Today, more chilies are grown in New Mexico than any other states combined. What better place to start my training as a chili connoisseur? I started in Albuquerque at a restaurant famous for its fiery foods and award-winning salsas, El Pinto. It was here that I was about to train with the best. Dave DeWitt has been a chili pepper fanatic for 30 years, writing several books on the subject and founding Chili Pepper and Fiery Foods magazines. We started out with the basics. Dave showed me a few popular varieties and their degrees of heat. First, the mild bell pepper, then the medium poblano, and New Mexican chilies used in chili rellenos and mild salsas. We then moved on to the spicier varieties, the jalapenos and the serranos. Pretty hot by most standards, but you ain't seen nothing yet.
These are habaneros. Habanero means from Havana. They think that it came through the Caribbean, up from South America, and around to the Yucatan Peninsula. These are the hottest chilies in the world.
Really?
Yeah, they're probably 50, 60, 100 times hotter than these other ones.
So would this be like a 10 on the Richter scale?
Yes.
What is the name of that scale?
Scoville scale.
The Scoville scale.
Named after Wilbur Scoville.
Dave explained that Scoville, using test subjects, would increasingly add water to dilute the chilies they tasted and then rate them based on how much water was needed before no heat could be detected. 1 part chili heat per 1 million drops of water equals 1.5 Scoville units. For my next lesson, Dave showed me where the heat comes from. So the heat's on the inside.
This is called the placental tissue.
In the placental tissue is where the heat is.
Right.
I learned that the smaller the pepper, the more placental tissue. This means more capsaicin and a lot more heat. Next lesson, fire roasting. Jim Garcia, Director of Operations at El Pinto, showed me how they roast and peel their chilies by hand. The goal is to blacken the outside while making sure they're roasted throughout on the inside. In addition to giving the chilies fire-roasted flavor, this spreads the capsaicin evenly throughout the chilies.
Great job.
I'm just winging it, man. I'm terrified. The final step is to sweat the roasted chilies in a sealed bag. This makes the skins easier to peel by hand. To remove the last of the skins, we rinse them in water. After mastering fire roasting and peeling, I suggested our next lesson, lunch. Thank you very much.
Here we go.
Green chili enchiladas, chili rellenos, carne adobada, and red chili ribs. Now this is what I'm talking about. Tasting time. Something I was a bit of an expert in. All right, ready? And switch. All right, pass. Ready and go.
Keep your fork.
Ooh, not high. Thanks to Dave DeWitt and the folks at El Pinto, I was now on my way to becoming a chili aficionado, or as Dave calls it, a chili head. So much so, they even made a salsa in my honor. I now understand how easy it was to get hooked on the heat.
Nice.